Hi everyone, this is Francis from Crafty Entrepreneurs. Today I'm going to make this card. I got the idea from Rhonda Paper Creations. She's a close to my heart maker, and I redesigned the whole thing using Cricut Design Space. The sentiment is from Thin Cuts Yuletide Borders Z3893. It is still available online. So if you want access to this file, you're not going to get the sentiment, but you'll get this file. I redesigned it myself using Cricut Design Space. So let's get started. The first thing is we're going to need is a card base. So I'm using Daisy White cardstock. Okay. When I was actually cutting out this is actually Candy Apple Red. For some reason, I don't know. What was I thinking? I cut it a little too short, but that's okay. I'm going to go use my Tombow adhesive here. And I am going to line it up at the bottom of the card base. Okay. So I'm going to line it up from the fold. From the fold down to the bottom, and yes, there's going to be a gap at the top, and that's totally okay. Then I'm going to take the white. I'm going to put adhesive on that. Okay. All right. So again, I'm going to line it up at the top here. That's a little over, so let me fix that. All right, the next thing is we're going to put the sentiment, the Merry Christmas, using the die. I love that die. I absolutely love it. I use my Extron sticker maker label. Okay, so just makes things a little easier for our fine tip items. So I'm just going to go ahead and fill that back. And I need to carefully, just very carefully lift this up. All right, so what I'm going to do here is, if you have a cutting mat, I would suggest using your cutting mat to line up your card. If you don't have a ruler, you can just use one of your acrylic blocks. And what I'm going to do is I am going to basically line that up so I know where to put my Merry Christmas. Okay, so I'm trying to just pick these up carefully. All right. And oops, there we go. And yes, it's going to be longer than the card, so we're definitely going to snip that. Okay. And then I just use my little rubber to get any of those extra webs. Oops. Extra webs of adhesive. Definitely be careful. Don't do what I just did, which is break this part out. Let me fix it with my scissors here. There. Okay. And I can fix the T. All right, now I'm just going to trim the edges. Okay. I'm going to, again, line this up in the center, like so. And you can see that because this is right where the center peak is. That's where you're going to line up your buttons. Okay, where's my buttons? Oops, I guess I didn't weed the buttons out. Let me fix that. So these are just basic shapes that I'm using. You can certainly use real buttons. I just created my own design, and I know that close to my heart had one with art philosophy, I believe, if my memory serves me correctly. Okay. All right. So now I'm just going to put some adhesive on the back of these. Oops. Yeah, that's cool. On the back of these. Move it over just slightly. There we go. And I'm going to do the same here. Do the same thing there. Okay, so they should be all lined up. Now I'm going to take my white band here. And I am going to put adhesive. I did end up trimming it a little bit by hand, but I'll be sure to trim it on Cricut Design Space. And then I'm going to put the black band on there on top. So it's just so that a little bit of white can show. That's the purpose of that. Again, I have a little bit of glue. Here's my rubber. That's the part of the wet glue. You don't have this spider web mess going on here. Corners has a lot of. There we go. Okay. All right. So we have our 2 buttons. We have that. Now we need our buckle. So I do have a buckle here. Already pre-glued. All right, so I'm just gonna put it right here in the center, push down, and I'm done. If you don't have a silver cardstock, that's okay. Just use gray, or you can use whatever color you want. But there it is. Here's my beautiful Christmas card. I hope you enjoyed it, and check the link down below. Thanks.